Well, we saw the crews when they were here, and they're basically they saw what you're seeing right now, a house fully torn apart, where the storm picked up a young man inside, threw him a couple hundred feet away. Residents say the daylight storm was an extraordinary and frightening thing to watch.
I'm always fascinated by heavy rain.
Curtis Bryant thought it was just another spring storm until he poked his head outside and saw the funnel.
You just see just like a funnel just move right on through like a vacuum cleaner.
It was crossing his neighbor's property.
I can't believe this is actually happening.
Bryant's house was undamaged. His neighbors up the street were much less fortunate.
So far we know it's a tornado.
Meteorologist Keith Stellman led a team from the National Weather Service into the neighborhood to document and classify the severity and the damage.
It's a little more than I was expecting in this one particular location, but tornadoes can do some really crazy things, especially once the wind gets in the house.
Stellman says much of their evidence comes from the damage done to trees, which have predictable breaking points during tornadic winds.
And so we use all of those tools to come up with and fine-tune into a wind speed.
As scientists work to define the strength of the storm, Bryant says his eyes and ears told him all he needed to know.
I'm thinking never saw anything like that, only on TV.
The National Weather Service meteorologists who were here walked away pretty quickly, concluding that it was an EF-2 tornado. Later in the afternoon, they released information saying winds they calculated had gone up to 137 miles an hour here in Locust Grove.
Doug, can you tell us a little bit more about that? Like, what kind of data were they out there gathering?
Well, they were mostly looking at what kind of things broke, particularly tree branches and that sort of thing, and then calculating the size of the tree branches against what they knew the breaking point of that kind of wood was.